I'm also here with ADDJ, who celebrated 10 years of being a DJ, international DJ right here. Also has a song out with DJ and a whole lot more. He's done a bunch of events, YKTFV as well. So he's also one of the most sought after DJs right now. And of course, DJ Music is in the building. We have Reg in the back who's going to be chipping in one or two. Myself as well. Gentlemen, you're welcome. Oh, your microphones were off. Okay.
Well gone.
How you guys doing, man?
I'm fine.
I think before we went live, we're asking a question of if everybody's sick. I don't know how many of you are under the weather. Me myself, I'm not fit right now.
I'm healthy.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not the question. Is not if you're healthy. It's not about if you're healthy. If he's sick doesn't mean you're
healthy. If he's healthy, he didn't enjoy December.
I know, right? Yeah. But how many events did you go to NYB?
Oh, I went to a lot.
A lot. Like roughly, give us a number.
Oh, now you won't make a count. I even went out of Accra to organize an event.
It's actually nice when you go out of Accra in December. Yes. I'd never done it till this December.
Hey, you go jam for Takrade.
Yeah, and then a coupon.
Yeah, no be small chilling.
Oh, it's work. It's all work. It's all work. Milzy. Oh, okay. Milzy is.
Yeah, what up? We outside.
Charlie, are you fit?
Nobody be fit though. Today be Friday, but everybody tired.
But I think technically we have one more weekend before we can say December is officially over. Yeah. Eddie, I know you've been everywhere.
If I tell you I'm contemplating on, you see, I've announced my event already. And now I'm thinking, did I do the right thing?
Well,
yesterday.
Do you remember my reaction when I saw you post?
Everybody's reaction was crazy. Yesterday, I was like, when I was driving home, I was like, Mikra, what are they find? I'm like, why did I even announce this event this quick?
Yeah, what date is it? 11th?
11th, bro.
So next weekend.
Don't worry. Maybe we'll go through with it. We'll do magic.
Okay, guys, let's get into the conversation proper. I think I'm going to start with NYB. I think the first question is coming to you because this is a conversation that has been had prior to December concerning the fact that this December is not like other Decembers. People feel like due to maybe elections and a couple of things, December wasn't going to be the same as the previous ones. Do you agree? And if you agree, do you also think it's because of elections?
Yes, I totally agree. And yes, I agree. Also because of the elections, because there were some events that were penned down to happen that never happened because they were skeptical how the elections was going to go. So someone like me, I was always hoping for a one touch so that everything is easy.
Yeah.
And even with some of the events pulling out because of elections, we've seen the number of events that are in town. And looking at the stats, especially when you look at the GTA stats from last year to this year, there were more events last year than this year.
Right.
Way more events.
But do you think it's just because of the elections?
I wouldn't say just because of the elections, but it played a major factor, especially the aftermath of the elections. Some people didn't come to town and all that. But you can't also take away the financial aspects. 2024 definitely was a difficult year financially. So to be able to organize events, you need a certain level of funding, also logistics. You know, those who provide the logistics, there are not plenty like that in this town.
But it's the same as we've had in the last couple of years. But I arguably, I would think we would have more by now.
I argue about the taxes and stuff because most of the things you for import.
Yeah. And
the taxes today will be very, very high. And most of the events have, in a way, some of the smaller events have scaled up. They've scaled up.
Yeah.
They are not like what they used to be previously. So these are all factors or reasons why some of the events didn't happen.
Interesting. So with the financial aspect of things, Milzy or AD, any of you can take this one. Do you, because you mentioned the finances and some of the events not happening, do you guys feel like in terms of the purchasing power or the payment, there has been like a significant change in how much people are willing to, let's say, pay AD or Milzy or somebody for a show? I did dangle some fruits in front of
We're in too many circles together, so you're trying to beat me. But I'll say it's reduced this year actually, because now everybody's basing their reason for wanting to pay you less on the fact that the economy or like some issues pertaining to government or whatever. Do you get me? So even like where me and you work, right? You know, last year we had some conversations, but this year everybody's just been quiet about it.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to bring it up. And I've been trying to bring it up for the longest time, but it's just not found a better way.
I mean, I'm usually the Malcolm X who they shout. Yeah. But me never shut up.
But some are also, there's a balance. Like some are also willing to, because they've seen that this guy's putting the work. I still need him to do it. So like if this is his rate, let me try and match up. Yeah. You get me? But I'll say it's gone down.
I mean, I agree, but also don't you think it's always the case where organizers are trying to get the least rate possible?
So if you do events, right? Like yourself, you do events, you'll be able to tell that the more your expenses, the less your profit.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yes.
And paying DJs, paying for all these things are expenses. So they try as much as possible to reduce it. And you see, sometimes all these other things are constant, like are fixed, right? So the variable ones are the DJ rates, the MC rates, and these other things.
Sound.
So now that's where they get to squeeze. So we always take the 4 for their profit making.
Wow. But let's dial back again. Let me go to music. Do you think that we see the December that had, the likes of Twist and all these other places that are not buzzing like that? I would even, before you answer, tell you that, there we've had 1 or 2 other places that sort of replaced. Like we don't have Bloom anymore, we don't have Twist anymore, but we still have Polo, we have Front Back, we have Ace, Garage, stepping up to those. Do you think that is the same kind of craziness that we experienced this year? Do you think it reduced?
No, it reduced from 2022, 2023. I mean, before then, there used to be like a lot of people that come to town, and like the whole December buzz was crazy. But from last year and this year, I mean,
when you say last year, you mean 2023?
Last 2 years,
right.
Sorry, Charlie. I mean, I still did DettyDecember.
Well, technically, December is not over. After this weekend, then we go.
From 2023, 2024, like the December energy has really gone down because I don't know what the reason is. One is money issues, and it's a general thing. It's not just like people living in Ghana. Even those outside Ghana, they complain about the same thing: the economy, money. I mean, the ticket issue has been there from time, but then again, for this year, a lot of people say, the tickets is crazy, and the whole elections, the whole energy about like the Ghana economy. A lot of people were very indecisive. Some people decided like last minute. Some people waited till after elections before they bought their tickets. And
the election thing was always funny to me because I think for us Ghanaians, if you're being very honest, our only problem was whether there was going to be a one-touch thing or it was going to be a runoff. But never because we thought election was going to end up in some chaos.
No, man.
I don't think we ever
because in 2020 where we had like COVID and elections, people still came in 2020 still. Regardless of the election. But this year, for some reason, I don't know, a lot of people were like just turn off.
I think so I don't know how everybody received this, but the December buzz is mostly it's mostly controlled by the UK guys, right? So
I get
from Akwaba, UK and all those things, right?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And now most of them want to come for Easter instead. So the pressure on December is just, it keeps reducing.
Yeah.
But it's good he mentioned the UK guys. I think as Ghanaians we've still not realized the impact of Afro Nation not coming back. Because like Music said, from 2023, the last Afro Nation happened was 2022.
True.
Yeah. No, but
so we've not had.
I don't even attribute it to Afro Nation, because one, before Afro Nation, what was the first one?
Afro Future, Afro Channel.
No, 2019.
Afro Nation itself.
2019.
2019.
Yes, 2019.
Yeah. The one at Laboma.
Well, maybe
No,
you can make a point.
so I sort of agree with both arguments, because it's not because of Afro Nation, but also Afro Nation is like a very big part of it. Because if you have Afro Future, Afro Chala, as was known back then,
even this year, no Afro Future at the concert.
Bringing the likes of Burna Boy, Wizkid. At least if concerts were happening, you always have like big names. You have like very, very big names. But we had an era where we had Cardi B coming very early in December. And a bunch of. But then now it's like, this year we didn't even have like a very big mega superstar coming to Ghana.
It goes back to the money.
No, well, I think our brothers try to sabotage us. Our Nigerian brothers.
They pick mine.
I don't agree on that.
I'm serious.
I mean, it's the money
I'm serious, because now
they pick mine.
It's like they made sure no big star came to Ghana. Try to think about it. Because like regularly, Burna Boy will come, Davido will come, Wizkid will come. They will pull up. They just pull up, whether they have shows or not.
Well,
do you get me? But now it's like they're also trying to push that Nigeria DettyDecember agenda.
So why they no book any of your Ghanaian artists?
But if you are doing an agenda, why would you want to book a Ghanaian artist?
It be about relevance and value. You just don't book because it be name.
Because I saw this thing online and it hit me because I didn't think about it. Like Nigeria is doing this whole DettyDecember thing too, and we always book Nigerian artists, but there was no Ghanaian artists
so
that I know of that were.
So the thing about Nigeria is they do them concerts and things like that in December. Theirs is club stuff.
Yeah, but they did a couple of festivals.
So the thing is, every artist will have their own show. Like the way we Promised Land. Like everybody will have their show. Do you get me? So these guys will also go back to like their hometowns and do it.
Because I think the only opening show was the hip TV show, the free show that was at Brenner and all of them.
They did Flight Time, and I think the Lagos State also did a concert. That's when they had Wizkid, Burna Boy.
Is it the one that the fun run?
Yes, it was organized by the Lagos State.
I know it's not related to what we're talking about, but those people saying that Burna Boy shouldn't have done that, they never run at you for stage before. don't do that.
No, trust me. I saw the argument and I didn't understand. He was very right for whatever he did. Trust me, bro.
See,
if somebody come at you like that on stage,
nobody has run towards me on stage before, but I've had an experience where I thought I was the only one on stage, and then I turn around and then somebody they like close to my neck like this. Bro, the way my heart caught. No, it's scary because you don't know what's about to happen, and I don't know who the person is. And the person is just there.
And prior to that, there was one person who came on already. And then another person coming.
But I don't understand why like how people just want to go crazy and just.
Yeah, I even tweeted about it and somebody said that the explanation would make sense, and I was like, cool. Cool.
Yeah, no, you see some things you don't really understand until you are there or until you are in those shoes. But trust me, if he felt he wasn't safe on the stage and he wanted to leave, best, because the show is for me to perform, for you to enjoy. It's not for you to come to.
It's a free show. Apparently, he was supposed to perform for only 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
and then he
performed like
gave them almost an hour.
Oh, because he was right to leave.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like the funniest thing to me was in the video. That thing happened just before they played last.
Yeah.
And then when they played last, I was like,
spaceship really not correct.
Okay, for everybody listening, we are live on Facebook right now. So if you want to see, we have NYB in the studio, DJ Mills, having this conversation with myself. There's one thing that every December consistently they happen, and not even just December. I recall about 2 years ago where I trended properly for the first time in my life alongside Wizkid because he didn't show up for a show. And there were various reasons for that. But then aside that, that's an honorable mention. We have a consistent thing of we have a show, especially the concerts, where it never starts on time. I can't say I was at every show, but I just want to ask, based on you guys, your experience, do you think it's still the case in 2024 December?
No, they did better this year.
Yeah, shout out
Most
to
of them.
Blacko.
Yeah,
Blacko actually
is
put out his time.
950. 950.
Yeah.
950. Okay.
Yeah, but
And
it
I
was
think
late.
Promise came earlier this year.
It was late. It was late.
No, but if you update the time and you
Blacko said 950. He came around 10 something.
Oh no,
He came
no,
950.
no.
No, he
He
came
came. He came on.
Oh, when it was 9, I was in front of the stage. When it was 950, I looked at my time. It was not stage 950.
No, your watch was wrong.
My watch was
your
not.
watch-
My
your
watch
watch
was
was
not.
wrong.
My
The
watch was
internet
not
came
wrong.
on at
The internet delayed
You
your
know,
watch.
I swear to God, he came on at 950.
You know, come 9. Oh, you know, come 950. That one there. You know, come 950.
Your watch was wrong.
Your watch was
He
wrong.
came on at 950.
Oh, we this before your whole
No, we
discussion.
have a whole
There are
discussion
three
about it too.
There are 3 people in the studio
Over the
saying
time
he
now.
came on
It'll be
time.
the same phone I watch. I'm not changing my
Yes, I
time.
know. I'm saying that the internet, internet slowed down.
On if they love you,
You
if
see, I
they
want to
love
support
you,
them, but their arguments if
No, no, no,
internet
no.
slow
See,
down.
because the same argument is happening right now, right?
Yeah.
The day of the show, I was in a group and I went and I
Yeah.
went. Blacko was supposed to get on stage at 9 something, and I was
Yeah,
trying
he
to-
was even defending.
I was
Yeah,
defending. I was like, no, he came on stage late.
Late.
And someone sent me a proof of the 950 on stage.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh,
like, okay,
it's
my hands are
doctored.
up.
because 950. That boy.
Wait, what do you have against that time?
No, I
What
don't.
Black do you?
I don't have any. I don't have anything against the time,
No,
but
but 950 was sitting in the chair.
if you say 950, 950.
Wait, 950 he's on stage, not 950 he's singing
performing.
or performing.
Oh,
He's on stage.
that self post for Facebook 950. Blacko is not here.
Oh,
He
you,
was sitting
you guys
down.
be one of those people who they put 5 minutes on your normal time.
No, we love it when artists say they'll do something. I think because of Blacko self, Stoneboy also said you come at 10. He came way after.
Stoneboy came
After.
really
Way after.
Wait, what is the way? Because I was actually backstage with music. We never actually ended up performing because we were supposed to perform. But I don't know the time Stoneboy actually went on stage.
Maybe like 12 or something.
Like
no?
12.
Yeah, after 12.
I mean, so would you say on the general scale is improving?
No, for me it is. Especially, I think the event that was impressed the most was Promised Land.
Okay.
Because it always starts the day after they advertise. But this time they started on time. But it was the people who were not there.
Yeah, because you teach people something.
You get.
And then they rock with it. So everybody expected him to be late.
Yeah. But it started on time.
Yeah.
I think Quick Smoke show also started on time. I won't say started on time, but it started early.
Early, yeah.
Relatively.
Just like he didn't get on that stage early.
Yeah, I think he himself was a bit late. In terms of the time, maybe like an hour late to like when he was actually supposed to be, but I don't want us to get to that point where it's like, oh, normally the artist will be like 4 or 5 hours late. So if it's an hour and actually, let's stick to it. Let's try and get our artists to at least they are listening.
Yeah.
But then so it means that this thing was possible the whole time. But then we had a lot of arguments from a lot of artist managers and promoters concerning why these things are not possible and logistics and whatever. So finally they found a way around it.
Yeah,
or is it that they were lying to us?
No, but you've been at Akravaganza. You know that we don't play with.
I get where this is going.
You know that we don't play with time.
Yes. I'm not seeing where. So just got the direction.
So it's possible.
It's possible.
But it's not possible.
But different factors.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. It was not possible before.
Is it possible or is it zoo?
Oh, no, it's zoo. No, it's possible, but in terms of the audience, too plays a factor.
When you say it's possible, the but will come.
There's always
follow.
going to be a but because the artist and his team might be ready, but the audience might not be ready.
But does it matter?
The audience too might be ready.
No, but also.
So why is this factor not accounted for when you are saying you are talking about Blacko?
No, in terms of I just said the only thing I said was he wasn't there 9:50, but Blacko's was on time in terms of start to finish. We closed early.
Yeah.
Everybody went home to either you go and sleep, you go and chill. It's up to you. He closed early. That is the most important factor. But it did not come at 9:50. That's what I wanted to put across.
Okay.
Yes.
I hear you.
Next time, put out a time for extravaganza and we'll follow it.
Oh, I'm not there.
Yeah, I mean, extravaganza is one of the best, when it comes to timing and or production and all
okay.
That. Now there's this conversation that it vexed me to say we're about to talk about this, but it's a necessary conversation because we already touched on it. Do you think Nigeria is taking DettyDecember away from us?
Yes. Let me tell you something.
Wait, before you explain, I want to make everybody answer yes or no, yes or no.
They can never, bro.
They can never. NYB, what is it? No. Okay, yes. Eddie. Now you can give me your reason.
Let me tell you something. Whatever we do, it's like a regular guy and a rich man fighting over a girl. Yeah. In whatever you do,
your 10% is my 10%.
Oh. see, the girl will say, I love you, everything. But at the end of the day, when bone straight matter, they tabletop.
Come on, bro.
They go rich man in there.
Come on.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, numbers, money, everything is in Nigeria. The only thing that's not in Nigeria is the level of safety that we have.
Yeah.
The safety in Nigeria, but the level that you get in Accra, you won't get in Nigeria. Do you get me? Right. You have to move heavily with security and make sure nobody is extorting you, blah, blah, blah. But Ghana, you can just, you find these people walking around. That's our only leverage. Apart from that, nothing else. And I've had this problem with DettyDecember from the very beginning. Governments never took part of it. Even when we did beyond the return, the year of return, whatever.
I mean, Ghana Tourism Authority has been part of these events.
Zero.
Oh, they've been supporting.
Bro,
they've been supporting. Money,
what are you talking about supporting, bro?
But wait, when
owning it,
are they actually putting money?
Oh, it's not necessarily money.
They just put their flight.
What are you talking about? Money, bro. I'm talking about money. That says not money.
Conducive environment.
That's why you are here, because
conducive environment.
We all do events. Music does events.
Conducive environment.
I do.
Oh, yes.
But you are the person involved in bigger scale events. So I want to know.
Yes, they can do more. For that one,
so you are saying that Ghana Tourism Authority and the Beyond the Return and the whatever, they are not actually giving money to these
big
events.
Man.
Yes, they don't.
So what do they do? How do they end up?
He's talking about convenience.
Oh, like an example is the visual on arrival at the airport. So all these
even America people they
all
go
these
America.
Charlie, why will they play like that?
No, play.
Talk money, say what? Bro,
you see all this are part.
You allocate a budget to all the
so the money with the talk, the money there. That's why they don't give money. That one we can
support.
Listen,
yeah, they don't give.
I've
money.
had this plan, and I'll say this: whoever wants to do it should do it. I've had this plan in my mind for the longest time. Imagine every December, government allocates a very low percentage or interest loan to all the venues in Ghana, like event spaces, right? Just to boost the business they have doing and be able to accommodate more because there's more people coming. Now we have this stereotype where they say it's not on the menu. Like when you order something, it's not on the menu. Do you get me? And they take this information out and say, in Ghana, when you order for blah blah blah, they tell you when you they list it on the menu and they'll say it's not on the menu. Why do you think these things are happening? Because they are focusing on the things that everybody's buying instead of the things that people are not buying. Do you get me? Like if you have something like a list of items on your menu, and maybe like the first 3 is being bought most and the rest are not really being purchased, they've now focused their money on the ones that are being so bought, imagine if they had enough money to cater for everything, and these guys, there's less money, these guys are managing whatever they have. So imagine if there's an interest free or less interest loan that's going out only for December, where you are required to pay back in, let's say, February. Do you know how that's going to boost our economy in December? It's going to make everything that we are doing on point. Bro, you have the venues have enough money to pay Kojo Mano. They have enough money to pay their workers. They have enough money to do a lot of things. Only just for December even. That's what we are talking about, help. Telling me that you're making a convenient and visa.
So I just got, I don't know if he wants me to mention his name, But one of our bosses actually sent a message saying Ghana Tourism Authority sometimes gives money to support events depending on your proposition. So it's not a constant thing, right? But then this is where my argument comes in. I agree with you because I think the thing that has made people actually fall in love with Ghana is the vibes. You see? And I always say that when people come, sometimes listen to what people are not saying. When someone comes to Ghana and goes like, oh, Ghana is amazing. What do you like? Oh, the people, the vibes. Nobody has said infrastructure.
Nothing.
Nobody has said, oh, how big our stadiums or event centers are, whatever. It's the vibes. Meaning that it's just something that is really natural that's happening. We are not adding up to anything.
We are not taking advantage.
We are not adding up to anything. So if you have SA, if Joe Berg decides to do DettyDecember, we are dead.
No, and that's what I'm saying, that Nigeria take it away from us.
It's bad.
because now individual states will commit to these things and make sure these hotels are beefed up to have
Adekule Gold, Techno and a couple, but then Afrofuture, no, not Afrofuture, Culture Beach Jam had Charlie Poppy, O'Malley,
and
I think maybe one or two.
These two artists you mentioned, not really. I don't think they really. I don't want to say I don't know their books, but from the numbers we saw over there, it not be crazy like the normal Afrofuture where we have like the big ones like the Bernard David, like Wiz, and them ones on our.
I also think we run out of who we can bring.
I think we.
I feel like we almost ran out, but Rema no comes still.
Yeah, Rema. Still
the money,
and I think another problem is
but then that means we they run out with that. I can easily just say Rema.
Listen, the amount of money you would use to book Rema,
you take book every. I don't want to talk about it. You keep it. What AD is saying as well. I mean, this year especially, the Amapiano people take over like a lot. When the Nigerian artists, if you watch them very well, it be only Davido way like a hit. Well, with like 2024 dropping like a hit song. Wiz not really give we jam.
I mean, Bernard get but not really
like hit. Like we're talking about the monster hits.
It
went to the Amapiano people. So if you watch safe this year, a lot of the Amapiano people they get more bookings. The Bernard, Wiz and all them people they do their own shows.
Right.
They don't get booked on like major platforms. I mean, it's a money bit, but then again, being honest with it, Afrobeat this year, Amapiano did greater work and better than Afrobeat.
Back to the conversation of why you think Nigeria can never take that.
I mean, with the Nigeria thing is one for me is a safety thing. Two, and I feel like Nigerians.
But I think that's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's important.
But the funny thing is, it's not enough. But the funny thing is, the people that come here from outside, wherever they're coming from, safety is like their top. Right. Because when you ask someone why you don't want to go to Nigeria, the first thing they say is, I don't think it's safe for me. Why do you want to come to Ghana? Because I feel safe and I feel okay if I have to do whatever I want to do. It's not like Nigerians can't do the concerts we're doing over here. They can do it, but ask yourself, Afro Nation is front by a Nigerian. They tried to do it in Nigeria a couple of times. It didn't work because
I think after they took it from Ghana, they actually tried to go back and it didn't work.
Yes, it didn't work. The safety thing, it will never work because the safety thing is like top priority for these diasporans. Like they want to feel safe wherever they are.
Yeah,
that's why they're gonna do it in Portugal, and Portugal is safe.
So why did they leave Ghana then? And NYB, do you know why? Because I think everybody knows.
I think it was tax issues.
Don't go come back.
It was
that's not the question I asked you.
To be honest,
why then go?
Yeah.
It was tax issues.
Yeah, Grimil's is saying
government person.
Was it?
It was safety issues.
No, it's not. No. It was. That one.
Everybody can hear you if you want to contribute.
The safety thing was a one-time thing, and that one it be my own fault because I think the I don't know how to call it barricades or whatever. Yes, because the organization for that one was
because I think they already had it at the back of their minds that they won't come back to Ghana even before the event. So that was
the
part.
organization was really
but their 5 years.
It's not us.
Was their 5 years thing over?
No, it's not.
That's what I'm saying. It was a government thing.
It wasn't over. So I think they had partners, and the partners did not partner. So all those are part.
Yeah,
I don't like talking about Afro Nation because there are some levels of debt.
they didn't pay people back the money for the tickets for the last one.
Not even them. Like the Ghanaian people who worked on it.
Okay.
They didn't get paid.
Oh.
If I didn't get paid because I was part. Yeah.
So this thing you want to talk where you go,
You go around,
you go around, sir.
Oh,
They don't pay you.
Oh, they don't pay.
Oh, Charlie.
So that one today.
Go Portugal. Go take your money.
Okay, so I got some more updates on the Ghana Tourism Authority conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not true that they don't give money. In the beginning of each year, they invite event organizers to apply, after which they go through rigorous due diligence to select the ones they can support and by what amount they can. So they can't support every event, but they also help with the endorsements.
Please. Could you know?
So basically a bit of politics.
Hold on.
Yeah, but which events then the sponsor?
No, but I see the logo on a lot of events.
No, that one day we go put logo on an event.
No, but you can't without.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
But I'm just. But then you explain that they help with the visa free.
They help with the
visa
elements.
on arrival and stuff.
The GTA, yes, they do.
Yeah.
They do certain.
But then we are talking about actually elevating the one thing that has put Ghana on the map this year. Black Stars no do anything. Like if you're talking, DettyDecember is the one thing.
But they should partner with GIPC for Taste of Ghana. But yeah, after the Broken Heart, they did not come.
Those events,
yeah, after the Broken Heart, they don't come.
Why?
But the Broken Heart coming, they should not come.
Why? Yo,
What
are they trying to tell us that Tourism Authority cannot give us $1 million or $2 million for December? And listen to what I said, though. I didn't say they should dash the money to the venue, so they should loan it to them just for December.
Yeah,
a 3-month loan, bro. How they will pay back? Trust me, I've had these conversations with people who run venues here, and trust me, these guys are telling me that
you get on.
They will get it, bro. Imagine we're having a sound issue right now, right? Imagine if we had some small amount of money to beef up the place in a way that is soundproof. We get to do our events. The neighbor gets to sleep. We get to run. We get to run it longer than we want to run it, and have more money. Have more people come in, bro.
So still on the money conversation, there's another part will be very, very important to at least 3 of us. It's important to NYB, but probably not as much as the 3 of us. Do you think that when it comes to paying creatives, we are given the due? You know,
I almost cuss on radio. Like I just hold myself.
You don't say F no.
Hey. So.
No, because DettyDecember, let's say, started somewhere like 2017-18, right? This means we've been around for like 6 years. No, because we get things. This is where these arguments always be funny to me. Someone will be like, "Oh no, but it's that." No. We talk about artists if you have hit song, then can have monster hits. For a lot of the people, they will consider the monster hit as the time that the person actually enters. So 17-18 is when I'll say that DettyDecember really found its kick off. There's been 6 years. We can't even take 2020 out because that year actually go down.
People,
It shocked me all. Do you think that DettyDecember has given avenue to Ghanaian creatives to actually build? Are we being used? Are we being paid well? Because you make a lot of money.
DettyDecember,
In DettyDecember.
For someone like myself, you have to take 80 plus gigs just to make the quote you want to make, which doesn't make sense.
Not to cut you. I remember this happened like a week ago. I met a couple of friends and people I hadn't seen for a long time, and 1 or 2 people that I just heard my name, and they were like, "Hey, could you man, Charlie, you they collect all the money." And then one guy, and before I could speak, one guy just went like, "Wait, I just realized something. If he was really making a lot of money, I don't think he'd be on every stage."
Yes. Yes,
like,
bro. Yes.
Thank you.
So first of all, even before we come to DettyDecember, creatives are not paid close to what they are worth in Ghana. in Ghana, I'll tell you for free, creatives are not paid. You see, do you know our first problem? Familiarity. Because you started when they were there. You say, but you know me right now where you can, but Eddie, right now you won't collect. Hey, Eddie. As if I'm not growing, as if I'm not putting effort into what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
And we really don't respect this nightlife thing and this entertainment thing. We make it look like it's something that everybody can do. Or
I put out this tweet on Twitter. I think it was yesterday because and people thought that somebody had just called me to offer me some 2 cities or 10 cities for a gig, and I was angry. No, it was that tweet came from a lot of the things that happened prior to December, during December. And this is why I said, to whom it may concern, I'm an MC, hype man, and presenter. That's my job. It's not a side hustle or a hobby. Kindly come correct with these conversations. This is my life's work. Be sure to remember this all year. And I needed to put this is my life's work because Eddie has been doing this for 10 years. I've been doing it almost as long. You understand? So there's no parts where people have to start thinking that, oh, you are just chilling. Oh, you are just talking. You understand?
It's like they think they are paying you to chill.
Like you're paying you to chill. It's my job. You understand? It's my job. You decide to have a 9 to 5. You decide to be in real estate. You decide to be in this and this and that. Nia decided to be in this. So the notion that, okay, I am doing this, but I be this thing there be enjoyment, that mentality. And then people, and one thing that they vex me small. It no be even small self. We have the people that always look at you like, oh, I be we there, yeah, we don't give you that money, but somebody else would. I have told a brand this before, that if you, this particular big brand, you know if you pay me that, I don't know who else if you pay me that. Because in reality, the number of people that can actually pay you really well, they know plenty. So when those people start to look at you like, oh, we know if we pay you, but make somebody else pay you, then you're actually stifling the growth. Because see how long it has taken someone like Eddie DJ to have YKTFE. If Eddie was in SA or is a UK DJ or something,
well, like
by this time he get big festival.
Listen, like they booked me to come to Ghana to do it in Ghana.
You understand?
Trust me.
But then it's like I feel like it's not a thing of we don't pay them well, because I have seen them pay other MCs and other foreign DJs 10 times what we are paid.
They'll tell you don't bring in the numbers.
But those people don't bring in the numbers either.
Zero. We save the day all the time.
And they stand spot the event on top.
Yes, and we go save the day.
NYB, I really want to see what you will say about this one.
Oh, it's good because
don't be political.
I'm not being political. Today I've had a conversation with my big man, and it was in line with this same conversation in terms of payment. Right. First of all, in as much as we would love to pay the right amount of money sometimes, we should realize different factors. First of all, the country you're in with the first rifle in your career, Ghana doesn't allow creatives to become butterflies. You go to caterpillar level. It be mentality and mindset. You get it. So that's the first thing. Also, in terms of the event organizers, like for creatives, I understand creatives, the talent is seen like a child. So you guys want to make the best out of it. But in terms of from an event organizer's perspective, I also need to look at the figures, because it's the figures that will determine what I'm letting go.
But so I think first off, we need to place the value of DJs, MCs, and people involved. See,
yes.
Me, let me speak for myself. I like the DJs speak for themselves. I let music has spoken for a while. I want music to be the one to speak for them. And I gave this example, I'll give it again. Global Citizen, right? We had the president come and give a speech.
Yeah.
Imagine I went back on stage right after the president left and said, F the president. Do you think the headline the next day would have been the biggest and most successful event in Ghana? Because in that split second, I would have spoiled everything. So you don't understand the amount of power the person that's holding the mic wields in terms of how the event goes, in terms of how the people feel throughout, the energy that I have to keep on a certain level throughout. He's going to be there longer than the headliner of the event. But for some reason, you feel like he's the person that should be paid the least. I don't see where the argument comes from. Do you understand?
No, like I said, it's at the end of the day, it's the mathematics of the game.
It's not no.
You see,
your whole event is riding on somebody who is going to be the main communicator
of the
orator of the whole show.
And
you feel like he's not valuable enough for you to pay.
It's not as if you don't feel like he's not valuable.
That's how people feel.
You are valuable. You see, you are valuable. That's why you come to you.
No,
true.
people come to me because I'm good at what I do.
That's the value.
No, but if you come empty-handed, then you might as well not come.
So that's why someone like me come empty-handed. But like that's what I'm saying.
Don't use this thing.
No. But it's the value.
Reggie, you speak into the microphone.
I need to ask you something.
Yes, ask.
Me personally, I didn't go to too many of the events, but the ones that I happened to be, I had a conversation with someone that made me realize something. It was basically a matter of booking. They had two artists that they wanted to book.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't want to mention the names, but their issue with the main artist was that nobody had convinced them why that person should take that amount. They wanted a bigger name because that is what everybody was telling them. You as the event organizer, these people who are coming, whether it's a bank, it's an insurance, whatever company, they are willing to bankroll the event, but they need you to tell them what is good, what is bad. The problem is that either somebody is gatekeeping or somebody is ignorant and hasn't told them what is right. So at the end of the day, they may end up making the wrong decision on who to bring forward simply because maybe you didn't tell them that, oh, this is why this artist needs this amount. Oh, this is why. You might see the creative side as maybe they are young people just having fun. But this and this and this is what they bring to the table. That is why you need them. Because that event was one of, the most annoying that I've ever been to, simply because they didn't know what they were doing. They've gone and they brought so many experientials. They are having fun with it, but they didn't understand why you need to have this artist here so that it makes it look good. They've just come, they are just doing their thing, and what they've been advised is what they are doing. That's the money they've put down. In their mind, it's a success. But for the creatives who are there, you are sitting there and you're realizing how messed up this event is simply because they don't know what they are doing. They think they are having fun. They think this is good. But because they've been advised wrongly, because maybe somebody didn't want them to go and call this person because, oh, I'm angry with the person. Or maybe that I don't want to give this person that amount. The amount that you give him, I could just bring this other person, bring the amount down 80%, take the other 20%. This is something this is basically the problem, because I don't think they don't know the value. Even if they do not know, they are not advised well on the value it brings to the event.
So there are different, like you said, you mentioned gatekeeping, but some companies do not want to release the money. That one, we also need to admit it. And value is very important, because I know a program that has Shatwale on back to back. It's not a major event, and they pay him. Yeah. Because of the value it brings at the end of the day. Yeah. And even you, Manuel, in terms of conversations we've had, there are certain situations where we come to the table. I'll go tell you, say this thing, Steph, and they like it be small. Because we need in a way to position our acts in a way where they can earn a lot more than what they are earning. But in terms of major events that involve people buying or purchasing tickets and coming in, the dynamics is usually different. Because at the end of the day, I can get a big headline act and I'm not actually selling tickets. I have to do a lot of giveaways. And that has been the bane of event organizers in 2024. They might not come out to admit it, but ticket sales, tickets are not going.
So I think at the cost of it, if you're being very honest, then it means that the headliner is put on a whole different pedestal compared to the DJs and MCs that are going to hold down the people before he comes.
Yes, because you are selling your show or your tickets based on the headliner that you are putting out.
But if you get a DJ that doesn't know his job, the people would have left before the headliner comes.
Not every show. But then I get your point.
Yes.
But not every show.
Yes, but then the headliner too can come and have a poor performance. That's also something that can happen.
It's not something that it happens.
Yes. So then I'm not saying pay a DJ the same amount you pay a Shatawale or a Stonebwoy. No. But I'm saying that the value and the difference that you think exists between them shouldn't be that big.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's also
it's big. It should be, because there's a different pedestal and different numbers.
It's also the power of negotiations. If the offer comes, if the offer comes,
Eddie, do you want to respond to this?
If the offer comes, because we've sat in.
No,
if we have that conversation.
Hold on. Don't walk past this thing.
I'm not walking.
You're running because we've had people that have been blacklisted just because they try to demand what they are supposed to get.
Don't fear blacklisting.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
hey.
You see, for you to see genuine change, sometimes you need to rebel.
Yeah, but how many people are rebelling? How many people are rebelling? You be the only one to rebel.
Rebel on an empty stomach.
So that's where the issue. The money you know go take, somebody go take less than that.
Yeah,
so the event organizer at the back of his mind knows that if you know go take, another person go fit take. Because
we're helping each other. No, so let me give you a scenario, right? There was an event. Let me keep this as anonymous as possible. There was an event that was about to happen. Now this, I won't even mention a country. The organizer is from a different country. He reached out to me via DMs on Instagram. Like, I'm about to do this thing, blah, blah, blah. I hear you're one of the best or whatever. How much are you going to charge? I need you to be on this. I'm like, okay, this is my charge. He says, cool. I'm dropping on this day. I'll come and see you personally. So we iron out the details. So the money, first of thing I want you to notice is the money no shake-up.
No shake-up.
It was like, okay, cool. Oh, maybe you can come down a little, but we can manage. He actually comes with a gift, a bottle as a gift.
Yeah.
I remember we were at the old YFM place when he came and gave me that bottle, and then we had a brother. It wasn't even a business conversation, and he's like, I've heard your figure. Even if it will go down, I don't think it will go down by more than 10%. So I'll get back to you. Now I'm there, and he has artworks, everything out there because we have a pre-agreement, right? Now we are like, okay, let's have the proper conversation around the money. He calls me, and then he goes like, so the money I have for you is actually 20% of what you asked for. 20%. So I was like, in my head, I was like, what happened? And then I realized that I have a Ghanaian brother who is with him at that point whilst making the conversation, and then he takes the phone and goes that, oh man, no, this money there for take him, you know, say money no day. And then I'm vexed.
Let me know.
But I no go lie, I lost my mind because I went off because I was like, you are my Ghanaian brother. You're supposed to be the person explaining to this foreigner that this person, this be in rates or whatever, or at least even if it will go down. But then my own Ghanaian brother went to explain to this foreigner that the money that you're willing to pay 90% off, rather go all the way to 20% and he go take out.
Because they will now say, oh, I know somebody who paid him this amount. And I've always said this, the respect for the kind of work we do is just not there because our own people have made it so. I don't blame anybody. There's been so many instances where you travel to DJ, like I travel to DJ, and the monies that are supposed to be paid, right?
Yeah.
They are like, oh, we don't pay him this in Ghana, so you let's reduce it by this. Yeah.
Oh, they happen plenty.
Yeah.
So who they send those?
And I end up finding out. And funny thing, yeah. One time I was booked to DJ, right? But I was there with an agency, and I became friends with the owners of the event. So they invited me for dinner, and he just pushed the envelope to me. Right. Pushed the envelope to me. I go back to my hotel, open the envelope. I'm like, wait, what? I called. I said, is there a mistake? Like, you give me the wrong envelope. It's like, what's the content? And I mentioned it. He's like, yeah, that's yours. That's what we told them we'll pay you. So now I kept quiet. I said, okay, let me see what happened.
What's the difference between what you were promised and what you got?
Was it small or bigger?
It's close to this.
I think you told me this.
This
before.
90 and 20%.
It's like probably like 80% of what you thought.
So
like
now
80% more.
So now I'm coming to Ghana, and they said, oh, AD, send your invoice so that we pay you when we get to Ghana, and send this amount. Like, put this amount on your invoice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, these guys don't know these guys have paid me already. Fast forward, the agency is not working with me again because now I've kind of like exposed them. Or they've exposed themselves to me.
Yeah.
So this is what I was saying. So instead of the thing where they vex me, be say, instead of when you try to outsmart me in the business, or you refuse to pay me my rate, or you don't owe me money, and then you voice out, there's this thing that we do in Ghana where now, for you speaking out for your own money or your own rights, you actually end up losing gigs.
I've lost my job by asking for my pay before. I'm serious.
No serious thing. It's happened to me more than once.
I wasn't paid.
More than once.
I wasn't paid.
For my money.
And I said, my residency, I wasn't paid. And I said, yo, boss, my pay. And they said, oh, F off. This. You know what? Before I realized, 25th morning, I was jobless. 25th December.
So let me bust your brain. So now I have a small team that I work with in terms of booking and everything. And now the new problem, because you see what we just described, I just realized that no, I've done this for too long. I need to have a system that works for me.
Yeah.
So now when you reach out to me and I direct you to this person that handles my bookings, that one to you vex.
But could you say what? But me, I call you, say make I talk to your manager. But I say what? Because every day we see you.
If you deal with me, you don't pay me when you're supposed to pay or how much you're supposed to, because you can actually finish an event and then they'll tell you that we didn't make money, so we only have 40% of the money we promised to pay you.
Yeah.
Right? And then when you voice out, they'll blacklist you. Now I have a system. I have an MOU that tells you that pay me before the event, and this person will facilitate everything. And that one to you vex. So is it like you are boxed, like no matter what, you want to step on my neck?
I tell you something. The first problem is this country. Mentality.
It's bad.
The Ghana mentality.
He said, that's why I kept quiet for a while, because when he was addressing it, he said the first problem is the country.
The country. Maybe the country. The first, the mentality. Unless we change the mentality, these issues will pop up.
But I feel like it's something that we can change. I'm very sure that if we put our minds to it to change it, we can. Because you remember when we had Ghana music conversation about a couple of years ago, the whole year and then we have only one Ghana song that was actually a monster hit. Yeah. One. In the last 2 years, it moved Go 5. I think last year we had almost 10 Ghanaian songs that you can say are like huge. You understand?
Can play confidently.
You go play with your chest and then you're moving on. So the same way we had that conversation, that back and forth, even though some of the conversation would be very, very terrible, attacking DJs and blah blah blah, when the same artists are not doing what they're supposed to do, when they're the same people playing a lot more Nigerian music at their own events than other things, fine. We had that conversation. That's why we need to have these conversations, because you can't continuously look at a DJ as the tool that you're just. It's like our focus is too much on just the artist. We don't care about the producer.
Yeah.
We don't care about the MC. We don't care about the photographer. We don't care about the makeup artist. We don't care about the social media, the content creator, the person who is posting the stuff. We don't care about the DJ. And it's an ecosystem. It's an ecosystem. So this perception thing, I don't know how we're fixing it, but we need to fix it.
Well, some of us are fixing up. I just hope it transcends. Plus, I believe you guys need to band together, especially DJs and MCs, because that the only way is banding together. Because one person will come and sabotage all of it. That's where they should.
That's why we are still
because
here.
DettyDecember is one of the most talked about periods in the year over the world.
Yeah,
everybody knows, and then the creatives here are suffering.
Yeah, bro.
They are in my DM saying, "Hey, Charlie, you collect Charlie, you collect They calculate my money." I'm just laughing, even right now.
Oh yeah,
bro.
You came here. You mentioned the figure I never see for my life.
Do you know a funny thing?
What I made in December.
Wait, do you know a funny thing? I'm chasing money. Like I'm the events that I finished playing months ago, weeks ago. Bro. I am on phone. Hello, Charlie, my money, oh. Charlie, my money, oh. And even 50%.
You know one of the things you vex them. Like what idiot talk. Like you call somebody and then the person will tell you that, oh bro, the money go come. Then it go finish tell you say, but your money say be small money.
Yeah.
Like,
bro.
When I self-awareness.
No, I'm saying the respect is just not there. That's it.
But people, you make me proud. Make me proud. Because you know, say my event, they get your money the day before.
This guy. You just came here to hype Aquavaganza. Don't be serious.
No, I just tell you, say they get your money a day before. So you will come like.
we do have to say that it's not everybody.
Yeah, but shout outs to
I think Afro Future.
Afro Future
does very
this year. this year.
Afrofuture
Big
pay-
ups Afrofuture. Yo.
Oh, they pay me like a week or even more earlier.
I saw the money in my account,
as well.
and I was looking for who
Rave
paid.
also paid me very,
No, I'm
very
serious.
quickly,
I saw the money in my account. I was looking for who paid. I'm like, wait, where's this one from?
Yeah.
And I was calling. I said, hello, you pay me? Hello, Charlie. Pay. I was calling people. Even that I've played already.
That is one of the nicest things. When you're just there in the gala, and you don't know where it's from.
I don't know where it's from. I can't spend the money until I know where it's from.
No, I need to know.
Yeah.
But it's a good
yeah,
feeling.
Sarah stuff for future. Yo, Khadija, Kenny, Abdul,
Abdul,
everybody,
Oscar,
Timo, everybody.
So we need more of such people with such mentality.
Yeah. And I think before we go, I think we've exceeded our time. But before we go, I want everybody to just, for you personally, for you, give us one or two, like as quickly as short as possible, the things you feel like we can improve, even if it be small thing. We can do to improve the December.
Like NYB said, it's the whole mentality. That's like the number one problem. And I think we should be more, creative should be more like professional about their work. They shouldn't make agreements on like based on phone call and chat. Charlie, if you make an agreement, send MOUs, like you see some people when you send them, they'll be like, me I know they do this thing, so but I'm gonna be like, if you don't sign it, you're not gonna see me at church. Just yesterday, right, someone called me to book me for an event, and I told the person point blank that if you don't pay me before the event, I'm not gonna show up.
I'm sure.
You did a flyer, you put my name on it. I never posted the flyer. And I know the person is going to come back to me. And then the person is my friend. I know the person is going to come back to me and tell me, but you, they see your body, I put you in events, you know, if you show up. I said, yeah, I told you from the beginning. I sent you an invoice. I told you, if you don't pay, I'm not going to show up. And I'm not going to do them. But then again, some people will put you in a bracket of, they see your body, you think, say you reach. But that's how it's supposed to be. Because that's how it works outside.
Business.
Even with that, even if you're not going to pay the full amount, you have to pay 50% or 60% deposit before I show up. Even before I show up, before I open my laptop, say the balance you take, give me. Because I don't have to be coming to you
yesterday. Sorry.
Because the event you take money, or you sell drinks, you're gonna make your money. So why don't you pay your creatives or everybody else? If I come in and they do their work, I go open my heart and take.
Let me say it well for you. You see, the fact that you go make profit or loss does not affect my service
at all. I can't do my job.
I can't do my job. If I was there to sell drinks for you, and then there was an issue with how much money you made from the drinks, that's a different conversation. Yeah. Especially if maybe I'm being paid off of commission or something. My service was rendered
to make that those 10 people that came for your event happy, and they were happy.
I was supposed to be on stage for 3 hours, 4 hours. I was on stage for 3 hours, 4 hours. How much money you made at the end of the day does not affect you. What I did.
I have a new rule.
Yeah.
Once you put my name on the flyer and I show up, you are paying, whether I DJ or
Oh yeah. Oh me,
yesterday happened.
Right? There was a particular edition where I was supposed to be on stage at 5. I ended up going on stage at 7:30 or something, 7 or something, and I still told him that I don't care about how long, because I was there at like 4:30 or something. I was supposed to, so 5 till 9 or 8. I can't remember. But then within that period, I spent 2 hours backstage. And I was like, when the time reached, I had to go house. And he was like, cool. And he's like, I understand.
Time be time.
Yeah. So now, once I get there, my name, like, and there's not going to be any events that my name is going to be on it, and I won't take money. Trust me. So far as you put out the flyer,
retweet.
I'm serious. So far as you put out the flyer and my name is on it, I'm coming for the money, whether I played or not. Because now, if you give me time and I show up, everybody knows me, bro. I can do 7 gigs a day, and I'll show up for all of them on time.
Yeah.
So far as I'm there, and you now tell me, oh, Charlie, the rain, and oh, Charlie, the lights, and so you go push your time, I'll leave. When I leave, you pay.
Yeah.
Trust me. Now we'll go to court and things, bro.
Is that the only thing you want to?
But what I want to say is, government should invest in DettyDecember. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. NYB.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to what's the name of the guy? Our guy, the actor.
Which actor?
The MP with Chop. John Dumelo.
John Dumelo. Dumelo. What's up?
He be the one for chase the thing for
yeah.
Because
I mean, A+ is also.
Yeah, A+ also.
So Dumelo, A+.
Yeah,
You guys can't go there and act like you don't know.
Please,
Yes.
but he's
we
still
don't
in
care.
government.
Still in
I-
government.
I
That one
agree.
there, we don't care.
He can do his great thing, but he came from
We don't
entertainment.
care. He came from entertainment. It was
None of the
civil.
entertainment people go do entertainment thing, so you.
Oh no.
Baba Sadiq.
No,
Oh,
Sadiq.
Sadiq will go-
We don't know if it's
Sadiq goes on good development. You know, go.
I
you know,
mean,
go
it's not the
creative
MP. The MP that's an issue right now, but then
But it's still in court. But
It's
as
still in
now,
court,
he's
yeah.
MP elect.
okay.
Yeah.
I think just before you come in, I think having people see this conversation, somebody's probably listening to us and feeling like it's such an interesting conversation because they don't understand our perspectives. Because I think a lot of people don't get what we go through as creatives. You understand? So if we have creatives being there, they should be able to like explain and fight for these things. Well, that's why it's important that the likes of A Plus, Dumelo, and Baba Sadiq,
Baba Sadiq, Bright.
It be bright, yes. Oh, I don't know why she stopped acting. Like I had a big, you've continued.
Big crash. Say it. You had a big crash on it. Just say it.
Okay.
You go on, right, go on. Is Ebi bright, right?
Yeah, be bright.
Go on.
So then,
Actually, this guy.
man,
Oh.
it's
Please
okay.
talk.
She's beautiful.
That's all I'm saying.
In the head.
No, I'm just saying she's beautiful. Like I can't find the words.
Yeah. Bishop's constituency in Tema Central.
Shout to Tema Central, they come there.
But yeah, mentality change. That's the biggest one. Once we're able to reorient ourselves in the space, it's going to be bigger and better. Well, the things Ghanaians they do for Ghana, for outside of Ghana, people don't really know. And we can do the same thing here. We have a lot of brilliant minds. If we just change the mindset and the mentality.
Yeah.
Also, creatives take the job, make professionally.
Yeah.
Send contracts. I beg, negotiate.
MOU contracts.
Your people
Have
are
someone
scared of
handling
those
your
things,
schedule.
Negotiate fees.
Boss,
Yeah.
your people are scared of those things.
I get. No, I
Me
understand.
doing invoices, quick agreement, MOU on my
Let me
phone.
speak to you. I say Kwasianity now, Greg.
Yeah.
So people just don't like the fact that you are beginning to understand how it works.
No, but the thing is,
Because we have
they'll go
banks.
book somebody
We have
who,
banks.
who can do it.
Eddie, these things we are saying, we have banks that have messed some of us up
Yes.
because he will
Yes.
tell you say this date, keep this date for there. In the last hour,
It will change.
then go
now.
change
Yo.
and go change, and then on that day you don't have a booking because you've turned down 3 gigs,
You get.
and then there's no compensation. There's nothing. If you go talk right now, bad vibes, and then
You get.
you get other bigger issues just because you are losing money and you decide to speak about it. It's not like you even took it to court too. You're just voicing out that this thing you put do, or at least I deserve some compensation because I turned down
It
gigs.
don't matter.
No, you don't respect. You think you are arrogant. Ghanaians and be humble.
Well, that thing stops this year. We need to elevate the arts.
Yeah.
Well, if Kojuma not get big money, I know say I chop. If AD get big money, I know say I chop.
I think we are losing sight of the fact that if AD is doing so many events, he's heavy over him right now.
Yeah.
Like if he's doing it at this scale, imagine if he had bigger finances.
You get.
This means bigger concerts. Now at the point AD is bringing, let's say, Davido or Whiskey to Ghana. You understand? Or AD is bringing a different experience. We are not seeing these potentials, and all these brands want to wait till Kojo Mano does something that is so crazy before we support. That's what I'm saying. Our industry is so focused on artists,
Yeah.
and it's bad. Some of these brands and these brand marketing managers, you know this thing I'm saying. You went to sign some particular artist to be your brand ambassador. You want to sign a deal, and then they haven't posted a single thing for you on their social media. But when it finishes, you go renew. If you bring that money to Milsey or AD or myself, the truth is the advantage you are going to get is that we don't see that kind of money before because nobody's offering us that money. You know how much I'll kill myself
Oh, you go kill yourself.
for you for the next year,
Simple crap.
but you won't bring it.
Don't they watch you? See,
No, then they watch it.
You know-
They will rather come back and say, "Oh, come do this thing for me."
one thing I
with
love
the
about
family.
you is any stage you step on, YFM represents.
Oh yeah,
And that's what brands need to understand.
yeah.
You know where Kojuma no go stand.
The YFM.
Where be brand ambassador?
Do you know? This December was the first. I actually met people that like parroted my intro back to me.
Aha.
So my name is Kojo Man. I came up there. I said, "What's the driver?" Like people actually said it, and I was like, "Yo, like it's stuck in their head like that." Imagine whatever brand it was, you're
Yes.
doing that. Imagine you are paying Millsy enough money for him to have a liner. It's Millsy, yo, but instead maybe is which brand? Is Mad Culture, yo. I mean, I don't want to mention it, or is YFM, yo. Like, you understand? Do you know how much money you are going to, how much awareness you are getting?
They don't know.
I think we are a little the vision, the narrow-minded.
They don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
Plus, if you guys
We
are
focus on the artist too much.
like, if you guys are paid a lot, you don't necessarily need to play all the events.
Yes.
And it gives room for other DJs, other hype men to also benefit.
People think that, oh, when there's an event happening and they call like, man, oh, why you know they this event top? I was like, cause I know they top. So where you there tonight? I their house. I'm not bothered.
Where your house day? Where your house day?
No, if I'm being paid well, I don't care. The person that has booked me today, I'm so happy and so grateful that person has booked me today. I don't care about what the other spot is doing. I don't care. I'm going to do my thing and go home. And if I'm going to give my best, and that is how it's supposed to be. I think long and short, we really exceeded our time. We really exceeded our time. But Eddie DJ, I know you have a couple of things coming up. Talk to the people real quick.
So yeah, shout out to everybody that came. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting YKTFV. The Jesse party was an amazing one. I was really surprised by the turnout. We go again on the 11th. Final party. I'm calling it the final whistle. So the final whistle. So YKTFV Jesse party final whistle garage on the 11th. You should pull up.
Yeah.
We'll do it again. Surprises as always.
Yeah. I know Millsy did All Black and Pine and Ginger, right? Those were the two ones, and then NYB did Extravaganza and what?
Oh, NRC.
Plenty.
Make I talk RC. And my artist RC.
Right. Last year I did Casaloko, we did Caps and Bass, did Playhouse, and this year we are planning bigger things. I think we all for elevate and also understand that we are all brands on our own, so we can become bigger things. We need the support from all these agencies, all of these other bigger brands and products out there to make us bigger. I think, okay, I have this message. As NYB mentioned, Extravaganza, everybody shocked. Extravaganza will let you know business is business. It's high time business being mixed with friends should stop. Is that part that slows our progress. Reporting time for performance and a lot at these events. Big shout out to NYB Tobinco. the name shocked me. Is it I think like a pharmacy or it's like a drug or something. Someone's
Be nicknamed that. Sure.
Yeah, but it's a drug.
Hey, wait, Tobinco Pharmacy.
Yeah.
The name of
Kelvin Mills and Adam. for selling us out. For selling us out at Baal basket game. Darrow checking in for Blakuma. Son of Avatar.
We're picking that.
The ball game. Yeah.
Okay. This one says, hi Manuel. I've had this idea for a while now that on how we can resurrect Azonto, which could go along with help us. One, we pick a year and team it on Azonto, where artists are to drop at least one Azonto song in December. That's DettyDecember. We organize an Azonto carnival where we play only Azonto songs. We can do it like every 2 or 3 years, and I'm sure Azonto will be back on his feet. People are getting tired of the Afrobeats, and that's how we have our piano making waves this year. See, let me tell you, the problem is this message you sent.
the way we are too
because you're saying you are tired of Afrobeat, the same way you said you are tired of Azonto, and now my piano, you say you are tired of it. I said this on Sincerely Accra podcast that if Ghanaians were championing Afrobeat, it would be dead by now, and people didn't understand. Not because we won't do it well, we will do it, but as our own people will come out and say that, oh, it's boring, and oh, we listen to this thing, oh, me, pa, oh, what this? And then we'll kill it. Same way we did Azonto. Final message I'm reading. Say government institutions are demonstrating, and you think it's DettyDecember that they are going to give you loans. You won't say what you will get. Facts though, facts, man. Guys, thank you so much for coming through. I think I missed a couple more messages, so I didn't know
Should have shot his HD.
We're missing on this. Okay, Weezy Brown. I was at Promised Land concerts by I Can Promise, and it was all fun. Thanks to the Big Y for my free ticket. Shout out to Weezy Brown. It's your girl Easy. Mine was the Can Promise concert, not a good park. It was a good experience. I had fun for me. December, I had no dull moments. Content's not supported. This one says, I'm Lord from Tama Community. DettyDecember was mad at Bridge Club at Dansoman. Bro, this was amazing. Shout out to all the YFM crew. 60 from Afiana says, Mano, why your leg always there Manchester United neck top? That's what I want to say. I can't say it on radio. I beg you guys for listening to Manuel. Okay, I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, they should listen to me. Okay, so we have about 15 minutes to wrap things off. In the meantime, we're going to get more music real quick. Shouts to NYB for coming through, ADDJ, as well as DJ Milzy, part of this conversation. If you missed it, we were live on Facebook, so you can go there and check the whole conversation out. It's still the Big Y. Still the drive. It's a drive-through because it's Friday, right?
YTV, yearn for more.